Trish with UniqueMe303. Healing and empowerment. I am going to be doing some free and paid readings for you guys today. 2 cards are free, 4 for $7, or 9 for $20. If you're interested in one of the paid readings, make sure that you're making that payment and coming back and tell me how many cards you're paying for. While I'm waiting on people to get into this live feed, I am going to just do a small reading here. I don't have anybody on the list at this time, so anybody that's wanting to be put on the list, just put your name into the comments. Again, 2 cards are free, 4 for $7, or 9 for $20. If you're making a payment for one of the paid readings, make sure that you're making the payment and then coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for. Let me go ahead and get this up on my computer so that I can give you guys the links for all this stuff. All right, guys, let me get these comments turned on here. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the comments for you guys. Give me just a second, guys. I'm just putting the payment information into the comments. Okay, that is now in the comments for you guys. Make sure if you're making a payment for one of the paid readings that you guys are making that payment and then coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for. I am going to put people, I'm going to put people in that are coming in now. Let's see. Banana Man 447. Are you wanting a reading, hun? Let me turn down my voice on this. What is going on here? Okay, let's see here. Banana Man. All right, I got you on the list, hun. Waiting to see if anybody else is going to get on the list. I'm going to go ahead and pray. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me today as I do these readings. I ask that these accurate messages of love, inspiration, and guidance, whatever is meant to come through, I ask that it come through and come through clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right now, I just got Banana Man 447 on the list. So if you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for $7, or I wish that I could do a backflip. Cannot. Wouldn't that be great? Anyhow, guys, if you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for 5, or 4 for $7, or 9 for $20. If you're making a payment for one of the readings, make sure that you're making that payment and coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for, please. You're probably going to hear my next door neighbors are out there working on their car. I'm sorry, it's a little bit loud, but it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I wish I could do a backflip, Clyde. All right, guys. Who is wanting a reading? Banana Man 447, are you wanting a reading? Clyde, are you wanting a reading? I don't have anybody on the list right now, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Banana Man 447. If you have any questions that you want to put into the comments that you're wanting answered, go ahead and do that now. Clyde, are you wanting a... Sounds good, honey. I told you I can't do no backflips. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Banana Man. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Instantly. All right, Banana Man, let's see what messages Spirit has for you today in love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self, please, Banana Man. What messages do you have for Banana Man, please? I'm seeing like a portal. It's almost like you're coming into something, some sort of new opportunity. And I feel like this new opportunity is kind of going to push you back just a little bit, almost like you may not feel like you have enough information to move forward, or maybe there's not enough. Um, I don't know. It's almost like something is lacking. So I can see you in front of this or behind this portal. It's almost like they're wanting you to walk through, meaning your guidance team is wanting you to walk through, but it's almost like you're kind of taking a step back as if something is holding you back. This could be that communication needs to happen in some sort of area of your life, because I do feel like communication is a part of whatever could be holding you back. But let's see what this could be with. Yeah, there's something that's limiting you, and it could be the ego. It could be that you have some sort of fears, doubts, or insecurities about something that you're supposed to be stepping into. This is an action that needs to be taken. I do keep feeling communication, though. This could be communication from your spirit team. However, I feel like this is communication between you and someone else. However, it could be that your spirit team is just asking you to, ask for their help, and you'll start to see that guidance being given. But it is saying that there is some sort of big changes, but these big changes are only going to come if you quit limiting yourself by what you believe you're capable of doing, or something of that sort. I do feel like you're kind of going through a bit of a tower moment. And what I mean by slight tower moment is, I don't feel like your world is being turned upside down per se, but there could be some areas of your life where you just feel like things are not flowing completely the way that you would like them to. This is so Spirit can get some things out of the way. Again, this is like this energy of you feeling limited. However, this limited type of energy, or the limiting type of energy that you're putting out because of the ego, the fears, doubts, and insecurities, um, you're going to start to see that kind of break up and dissipate, and you're going to start to see some sort of forward movement. Do I want to do popsicle sticks today, or am I doing affirmations? These, the white ones. There may even be somebody that's holding you back from something right now, or either the thought of somebody. So like I'm just going to give an example. If you're somebody that's in a relationship, and the relationship is a little bit rocky or what have you, it could be limiting you uh, in some way, shape, or form. However, that is not the message that was coming out for you. That was just an example that I was giving. But there's definitely this energy of you've got this. However, the mindset needs to change about something. Sounds good, honey. I'm glad this is helping you. Let me get you an affirmation card. Guys, if you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Please make sure if you're making a payment for one of the paid readings that you make that payment and then come back and tell me how many cards that you paid for, so I can get you on the list for the right amount. I am doing Banana Man right now and getting ready to go to the next person. I don't know if Clyde really wants a reading. He didn't say anything, so I'm guessing not. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Banana Man. Here's your affirmation. It says, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Thank you for the like and subscribe. Guys, if you are watching this from any other social media except for YouTube, make sure that you're getting out of that, coming into YouTube and logging on to my channel and then getting on the live feed. I will not be able to see your comments if you do not do this. Much love to you, hun. You're very welcome. I don't have anybody else on the list. If anybody's wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Please make sure if you're making a payment for one of these paid readings that you're making the payment and coming back and tell me how many cards that you paid for. If you're watching from another social media platform, please make sure that you're getting off, coming to YouTube, and putting a comment in the comments here. If I don't see a comment, it is because you're not logged into YouTube. Anybody else wanting a reading? 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Right now, I don't have anybody on the list, so it's fair game. If you're wanting a reading, just let me know. Guys, I'm just waiting to see if anybody else wants a reading. I planned on going live for a couple hours, but if no one gets on, I guess I will end this pretty soon. I haven't went live at this time in quite some time, so I wasn't for sure if anybody would be on or not, but doesn't look like many people are on today. If you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Make sure if you're making a payment for one of the paid readings that you're making the payment and coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for. I have nobody on the list right now, guys. If you're wanting a reading, please put your name in the list. If you're not on YouTube, get off of whatever social media platform you're on, get on YouTube and put your name in the comments for me. Cannot see comments from other social media platforms. Just waiting for people to put their name in the comments. I don't have anybody on the list right now. This message is going to be for somebody that's watching. I'm seeing 2 people up there. The name is not written down, but it's for somebody that's watching. You'll know if it's you or not. Indy is a message of confusion. There is definitely something that is confusing you about maybe what you need to do with your next steps. There's this energy of taking a step back and observing things from a different perspective, maybe seeing things from other people's perspectives as well. You do have Epona's wild daughter, which makes me feel like there's some things that you really need to ponder. There's something about taking a step back, getting into silence, meditating about whatever this is, and contacting your ancestors. I do feel like whoever this is referring to, the confusion is coming because you don't really want to make some sort of decision. It's almost like spirit's been asking you to go in this direction or make this decision or what have you. And because you haven't made that decision, there's like a little bit of sad energy or a little bit of energy that's not moving very freely. So, I kind of get the feeling that your ancestors have been reaching you in multiple ways through number synchronicities and especially through music. You might be hearing like a certain song over and over and over again, and this song is something that you need to pay attention to. The lyrics is definitely speaking to you in in some way, shape, or form. If you're wanting a reading, guys, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Please make sure that if you're making a payment for a reading, that you're making that payment and then coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for. I do not have anybody on the list right now. I am waiting for somebody to give me their name. Make sure if you are on another social media platform that you're coming back to YouTube and putting your name in the comments. I can't see your comments if you're on another platform. Again, guys, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. I do not have anybody on the list right now. I am affirmation. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I am ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. That was for somebody watching. I don't know what to do with myself when no one is getting a reading. Somebody needs to hurry up and come and get a reading. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Guys, I'm just waiting for people to get online. There is nobody on the list right now. 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Guys, I'm just waiting for people to put their name on the list. I don't have anybody on the list right now. If you're on another social media platform, I'm not going to be able to see your comments, so make sure that you're leaving that and coming to YouTube and getting on my live feed so that I can see your comments. Right now, I have nobody on the list. 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Make sure if you're making a payment for one of the paid readings that you're making that payment and then coming back and tell me how many cards that you paid for. Where's everybody at? I'm a little bit bummed. I was hoping to be busy today. Somebody put their name into the comments for me. I really don't want to end the live feed this soon, but if no one else comes on, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else gets on here. There is nobody on the list. If you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. Make sure that if you're making a payment for one of the paid readings, that you're making that payment and then coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for, please. If you're on another social media platform, I'm not seeing your comments. It's because you need to be on YouTube. Make sure that you're logging off, coming onto YouTube and getting on this live feed, putting your name in the comments. Just going to shuffle cards and waste some time waiting on people to get on here. I started it about 10-15 minutes early today because every time that I went live, the last couple of weeks, it has given me a lot of shit and had a hard time going live. So I thought I would do it early today, and then it's the one time that it works right, and nobody's on here. All right, guys. Where's everybody at? Guys, please put your name into the comments if you're wanting a reading. You get 2 cards free, 4 for $7 or 9 for 20. If you want to make a payment for a paid reading, make sure that you're making the payment and then coming back and tell me how many cards you paid for, please. I have nobody on the list right now, guys. I've done one reading, just waiting for people to put their names into the list. If I'm not seeing your comments because you're not commenting on YouTube, make sure you're coming to YouTube and putting your comment there. I will not see it if it's on another social media platform. Just waiting for people to put their name in the comments, guys. I don't have anybody waiting for a reading right now. 2 cards are free, 4 for $7 or 9 for 20. I feel like a repeated message right now because there's nobody putting their name in the comments. I remember when I first started doing this, there was like hardly anybody online doing free and paid readings. If anybody, I don't know that there was really anybody. For years, I kept being guided to do this, and just fear kept me from it. And then all of a sudden, everybody was doing this. Anyhow, where's everybody at today? Somebody watching right now is going to expect some sort of change or an increase in their finances. This may be because of something being unblocked. You do have the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of something. It's almost like you're moving away from something and able to go towards something else. This may be something that is going to bring in more finances. However, it could be a situation with a relationship as well. Maybe you're leaving one relationship to go to another, but I do feel like for whoever this is referring to that's watching now, it's a raise in money, some way, shape, or form because of some sort of blocks being cleared or released. Someone's also going through some ascension symptoms. So this could be like dizzy spells, slight headaches, blurred vision 1 minute, and then very crisp, clear vision the next. I'm also feeling like somebody has been having like some hoarse throat, just like mine. Sounds like my voice is going out. Somebody's going through that as well. There's also stomach or gut issues that somebody is having. And I feel like this could be the same person that this reading resonates with for finances, because I do feel like there's something, going on spiritually as well as in your physical life with your finances. Um, Whoever this is referring to, there's some sort of 9-year cycle that just ended, and you're now moving into this new energy. It could be the person that I read for already, Banana Man, because I'm kind of feeling your name coming to me, but um, I'm getting this feeling that mountains are being moved It's like a lot of things are moving out of the way and making way for new things to happen. There's definitely a message of balance that's coming too. It's almost as if I feel like you're going to have some sort of lessons in how to spend money and how not to spend money, or like lessons in using your money differently. And I feel like goal setting or saving money is even something that this is referring to here as well. And again, I'm not sure who this reading is for, but it's somebody that's watching now out of the three people that are here. I do feel like it is going to resonate with Banana Man as well, if it doesn't already. Guys, if you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. If you're wanting to pay for a paid reading, make sure that you're making that payment and then coming back and telling me how many cards that you paid for. I have nobody on the list right now. I'm just messing around and doing just readings for whoever is actually watching at this time. However, no names are on the list. So if you're wanting your name on the list, make sure that you're putting your name in the comments. So for the same person, there is a message of you could have been feeling very held back or bound by some sort of energy. This could be a person, place, or thing, but I feel like this could be referring to a person again. There is a message of jealousy or somebody kind of wanting what you have, so to speak. And now it's like time to break those chains with whoever this person is or whatever the situation is, and don't let it hold you back anymore. You're only held back by what you feel like you're held back by. And this is what it's referring to. You do have the Ace of Swords, which is talking about clarity coming in. I am feeling a lot of logical thinking coming too, which is what you're trying to get out of. Is the logical thinking and thinking more with the heart space or with your discernment of spirit or your intuition or what have you. You are being asked to spread your light and love in some way, shape, or form. So you may be called to some kind of calling or a certain purpose or what have you. And there's clarity that's coming in that direction. There's definitely some changes with your spiritual beliefs also. Guys, I have room for people on the list. I don't have anybody on the list right now. 2 cards are free, 4 for 7 or 9 for 20. If somebody doesn't get put on the list real soon, I'm going to go over to TikTok and start going live there. Usually I have a whole lot of people already on the list by now, and I just don't know what to do with myself not having anybody here. All right, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this live feed since nobody is wanting to get on the list. I will try to go live again tonight, probably about 8 o'clock. So be looking for me then. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Much love.